Hey, Stewards Chapel, this is Don Pierson, and today is December the 21st, Tuesday, December the 21st, and we are going to conclude this study of whether you can recognize a fool. We're going to camp out on the steadfast fool today. The steadfast fool, the Hebrew word is nabal or nabal, this is the one that most people think of when they think of the fool. And the problem is, you've got a long ways to get to this. This one is found in Psalms 14:1. The fool, this steadfast fool, has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none who does good. There is none who does good. This individual, his foolishness has gone so far that the only God that this individual knows is himself. He'll have all of these other characteristics from time, but in relationship to where he stands, this fool sees all of life around them. Maybe a month or more ago, I traveled to Illinois to do a baptism for my cousins. As I was going northward, somewhere around Nashville, I began to see billboards. The billboards that were pretty colorful that declared there is no afterlife. That's what it says. There is no afterlife. Live, basically, it went on to say, live for joy. This steadfast fool is like that. They live all for themselves. Remember the sensual, that's in there, the scorning. They scoff at anything about God or the Word of God or any truths like there's an afterlife. None of that fits in them because that's not their life. That's not the path they're on. Their path is all about the here and now. They're not looking ahead. Remember, the wise man looks ahead. They don't look ahead. They're fools. They're consumed with abominable thoughts and words. They mock. They no longer mock and scoff others. They now mock and scoff God. This is the most dangerous. This individual is so confident, so self-confident. They ooze. They don't have to do all of the other stuff anymore. They can live a life that everybody looks at and says, they're pretty good people. They are so self-confident that it now has slipped into their very theology. Their theology feeds all the fools that are underneath them. This is the destination that the devil wants. This one has gotten there by this path. And all of these will get to there if left alone. This Nepal can be translated as steadfast fool, can be translated as stupid or wicked or vile or evil. This is a total rejection of God and His ways. It's all about what is important to them. The Bible declares basically that in the last days, men will become lovers of self. That's this kind of fool. Self-confident, closed mind. Their goal is to lead as many along their path as they can. What do you do with this individual? Well, you see, the Bible makes it very clear that you can't teach them. You can pray for them, but you're not going to be able to teach them. The Bible basically warns you to shun these. That's a hard language. And anyone that's ever been shunned, every time they hear, they go, narrowly. Well, yeah. You see, this fool is extremely dangerous. This fool, according to God, not only does abominable things, they are abominable. They say with full confidence, not just from their head, but from their very heart, their very nature, there is no God. Love you, Stewart's Chapel.